Hey everybody, welcome back to XCOM 2. Second episode in the new format, so this should be interesting. So we're starting, of course, off with the management section, which just makes sense to me, because then you're not waiting like a week to see the mission.
I have to hand it to him. What these recruits lack in experience, they make up for in grit.
I wish they made up for it with bulletproof armor, but sure. So we are currently a day away from the mech breakdown tech being done. A day away from getting our new spark, and I have plans for that one. We've got 4 days until Andy gets out of training as a grenadier, 5 days to clearing the alien debris running up at the psionic shop, and 6 days to a supply drop where I will presumably be marked as lackluster. But meanwhile, if we go into the armory and we take a look at our soldiers, do we have... Okay, so Lying Shisai is fine, Hex is a grenadier. I'm mostly looking at the sharpshooters here. B is lightly wounded. But people have been yelling at me to actually put the armor on somebody, so let's see. Serpent suit.
I'm not entirely sure how much of this armor is new material and how much of it Tigan cut right out of the Viper itself. We haven't exactly tested it either, so good luck out there.
It does have a vaguely samurai look to it, so it works quite nicely on Lying Shisai here. Also, I love that it's actually also retextured the mask he's wearing. Like, that's a nice touch. Okay, so, Serpent Suit gives a grapple, not unlike the Ghost Suit back in the day, and Frostbite. Lash your target with your grapple, freeze them in place, but humanoid targets may also be pulled out of cover. Ooh. Adds mobility and increased chance of taking grazing shots instead of outright hits. Wearing this armor has a chance to panic Vipers when encountered in combat. This should be fun to see. Ooh. Yeah, that looks nice. Wouldn't have figured you for a snakeskin kind of guy, but apparently works. And the other thing is that we actually have weapon upgrades available to us, so I should start using them, because I'm kind of just building them up, and geez, you definitely need a scope. What else can we stick on you? Missed shots do damage? Oh, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? Bonus action chance? Autoloader, repeater, laser sight. Why can't I equip that one? Increase critical chance oh, because I think specifically because improving info over proximity to target. I think that might just not be available to sniper rifles. Autoloader. First reload in a mission does not cost an action. Repeater, free instant kills, 5% chance. I'm gonna go with the stock, honestly, because dude, you need it. Okay, and let's rename this. Now, I cannot for the life of me remember any of the names of weapons that were used in the course of Yokai Temple. We're just gonna call this one Kaminari, which in short is lightning. And let's also change up the coloring. What's a nice color for this? Actually, that looks pretty nice. We can also add a weapon pattern. So let's go with. Honestly, there isn't really much place. There isn't much surface area to show off what all this looks like. Let's go with dots. Okay, so Kaminari, fully upgraded. And we could give you an advanced focus for will, but that's not a huge advantage to you. But we know it's there, so that's that. The other person that we can give stuff to, let me see, who could do with it? Probably Mikachi's gun could do with a weapon upgrade. So, let's see. Advanced repeater, 10% chance to instantly kill your target when you hit them, regardless of the target's remaining HP. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Increased clip size, expanded magazine. We've got 2 of these. We really want to be very careful who we give them to. Bonus act, 5% chance that the shot will not cost an action for the active turn on the hair trigger. Ooh. Increased crit damage. Ooh. We don't have, like, an improved laser sight, do we? No? Okay. Worth checking. Increased critical hit chance by 5%, improving even further with proximity to the target. Ooh. Okay, let's add that. And let's also add 10% chance to, like, instant kill. Let's go with that as well. And we're going to rename this to... Ooh, what will be a good one? The Aldarian. That sounds like a good one. And let's color it according more to Mikachi's kind of tastes. And we've got a bit more space here. But still doesn't quite show up more than anything else. Let's go alien structure. So there we have. Brand new weapon, the Aldarian. So now we've got the Kaminari and the Aldarian. Now Mikachi is shaken and off for a day. I could give her the PCS, the personal combat stim is what that means, to enable her to actually like have higher will and therefore panic less. But ultimately, she's not going to lose her shaken status until she does a mission, kills someone, and doesn't take damage in the course of it. So we don't need to worry too terribly much about that. Now, what can we do for Diaz? That is the next question. Advanced Expanded Magazine sounds good. And let's see, we've got Autoloader. First reload on a mission does not cost an action. Could be helpful. Bone chance for bonus action. Just the look of the autoloader, honestly. Just look at that. A scope, increased aim. Hair trigger or autoloader. Let's go with autoloader. There we go. And let's just call this one. Ooh, what's a good name for a fully upgraded mag cannon? Let's go with... I'm trying to think of something involving explosions. Let's just call it Big Boom. Why not? And weapon color. Sort of dirty brown, I think will do. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, we got a lot of surface area on these, don't we? Arid. Sounds good to me. Okay, so there we have the Big Boom. And with that, let's see, what are our numbers here? We've got taken down 3 heavy mechs, 4 regular mechs. I think that's 1 sector pod up there, but I don't actually see the number anywhere around for it. We've taken down 15 Vipers, 2 Archons, 2 Berserkers, 5 Faceless, 6 Mutons. This is all post-actual, like, installation of the mod, of the updates, so consequently that's not entirely our listing, but that's something. Okay, it is a day until some interesting stuff. Let's see what we can find in the holosphere. So what we need to do is make contact with Western Europe so that we can make contact with the Americas and get into these 2 zones so that we can get to these other 2 missions. Now, the black market doesn't really have much for us. Can we make contact here? 60 intel, it will take 3 to 5 days. Go for it.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Great. Now, doesn't this, like... Doesn't this give us something else? Reduce the regular collection, intel cost of making contact with never regions will be reduced. Okay. So we can't actually do very much with that right now. We can increase our income. That's something. I am actually fairly low on supplies as it happens. Okay, not finished contacting it because we haven't got the capacity to talk to England. You're still around? Dude! Yeah. Superior stock. Superior expanded magazine. Superior scope. I will buy a superior scope, and I'll give that straight away to Yokai. I could honestly do with more engineers, but I don't have the intel for it. What can I sell? Not that it will help me because it only gives me space bucks. Not terribly much, honestly. Okay. Let's go give that to Shisai right now. Okay. Weapon upgrades. Scope. Superior scope is plus 15. So, yes. There. So it gives him even better aim, because heck knows Shisai misses more than any sniper I've ever had. So now your aim is 85 plus 15, which means your aim is in fact 100. If you continue to miss, I'm going to be incredibly annoyed with you. Right. So we're still killing time here. Let's gain some intel at the Resistance HQ.
For East Asia.
Resistance goods, what you got for me? Nothing I can actually buy. Unfortunately. Because I could still kind of use you guys. Okay. Oh, there's a supply raid. Of course there is. Right before we get any of the things I'm after today. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, it's right nearby. 11 people. Codex, Heavy Lancer, Advanced Officer, Advent Mech, Muton, and Advent Shield Bearer. Right. Well, I guess I'll see you in the next section.